Hello and welcome. My name is Phillip Ramos and with me is the Melinda King. We're super excited to be here today. Here on ANKRPoint, we're so excited to be connecting with you guys. I don't know if you happen to attend our last networking event or if you have time to attend our next one. We have put together an incredible environment because we absolutely love people and we want to support them in being the best versions of themselves. Identity is something that's critical to myself, to Melinda. It's been something as Gallup Certified Strengths Coach, it's kind of what we do. It's kind of what we talk about. But I think we often, people, when we talk about strengths, then they often think about weaknesses. But really what we're motivated by, what we're driven by, is we want to help people get in touch with who they are, right? Really who they are. What is their mission? What do they want to get out there and do? How do they go about it, incorporating their strengths, and then being that person 24 hours a day. I mean, just living in the way they are. And we're so excited that we put this together because we want to connect with you. We want to meet with you. So before I tell you all about where we're going to meet at, all that different stuff, Melinda, what's your passion behind, why we've created this, why we put this together, why this is so important?
I think for me, the biggest moment is when I make a client cry. And for good reasons.
That's a good moment.
Because so many of us have been told our entire lives, this is what's wrong with you. This is why you're failing. This is your weaknesses. This is where you need to spend all your energy so that you can be better. And when I can work with someone and get them to the point where they can stop and say, I know who I am. I know I have value. I know I bring something to the table. And many times that is with tears, right? And it's this self-acceptance, this self-confidence, this self-love that empowers them to go make different choices in the future, right? To step into who they are and to have the courage to go after their dreams. And so many times we have a dream, especially entrepreneurs, right? They have a dream and there's so much imposter syndrome. There's so many aspects of the business they don't want to do, like might be bookkeeping, accounting, might be social media, whatever it is. And so they see their dream and they're floundering.
Yes.
And so one of the huge motivations for me was to create a mastermind, an actual hub, a gathering of people who might be lonely, who might be overwhelmed, who might be isolated, who have a dream but don't have a team.
Yeah. Right?
And we want to create that camaraderie, that collaboration, that ability to ask someone, is this a dumb idea? And have people say, yeah. Or that's amazing, you can do it, right? Just to create community among entrepreneurs. Of course, if you're not an entrepreneur, we still will let you come. Anyone who's interested in personal development, right? Who's trying to understand who I am, what I do, how I do it, and how I can be more successful and happy in doing those things every day.
Yeah, and piggyback on that, I remember, teaching one of the first classes I ever taught about strengths, and they asked me, why does it mean so much to you? And I remember as a kid, you ever get, you want to go on the field trip, you want to do your thing, but you have to have the permission slip and, to get on the bus, right, to go to the field trip. And I remember thinking that, like, there were times where, I don't know, do I deserve to go? Am I good enough to go? That sort of thing, right? Even though it was weird and all I had to do was ask my parents, but I had this thought about myself because I wasn't sure Phillip was good enough, right, to participate in something that everyone else was participating in. And the moment, right, strengths came into my life, that was the first time that I realized, oh my gosh, I have a permission slip to play in life and to be the best versions of myself. And along the lines of what Melinda's talking about, as we've connected with so many people, and Melinda, I mean, you've because of your book, because of being in Europe, you've had a chance to connect with people all over around the world, right? And I know that the people that I've connected with, unfortunately, I've never, even though we may stay in touch, right, or I've put them in different groups, I've never been able to bring people together that really are engaged in the same thing, which is discovering themselves, becoming the best version of themselves, staying in that concept. Strengths is a language, just like any other language, right? Just like a love language, just like Chinese, Spanish, English. When you learn how to speak the language, you start to look at people differently. You engage in them differently. You have different conversations. And that's ultimately the environment that means so much to me, is to be locking arms with other people that want to celebrate what's great about us, and then celebrate what's great about, the people that are in front of them, or they're working with, or they're partnered with, or even, I know you've done a lot of work amongst couples. I've done a lot of work amongst couples, and that is so rewarding to see, right? Two couples identify, oh, we've been married for 20 years, didn't know that this was what drives you and motivates you. And so it's so fun to bring that reality to environments, communities, relationships. And that's really why we, that's why we built ANKRPoint. It was definitely our goal from the very beginning. And then starting this networking event is for people to come, learn framework, have conversations they wouldn't normally have, right? In their day-to-day job.
Right.
In their day-to-day relationship. Melinda and I were saying this, and this wasn't too long ago. Melinda was talking about how her goal was to make strengths a dinner table conversation. Wouldn't that be great? Imagine that. Sitting around your dinner table, right? Talking about, what's great about each other and different themes, and identifying, that motivation or that motivation. That's such a beautiful thing.
I agree with you. You start out with, how can I honor myself? And then you extend to, now how can I honor you?
Yeah.
Right? I know it's helped me so much with my parenting to understand why my children do some of the things they do. Mm-hmm. It's not to annoy me, right? Like, I take much less offense. I have much more patience and tolerance because I understand the way their brain is functioning is different from mine, and I can honor and respect that process. So we're doing this two ways. Number one, we are having a physical face-to-face gathering once a month. And we are also going to be doing it on Zoom. So if you are not local to us, you can still be included. Yes. And amazingly, both of these events are free and will remain free because we want this to become a dinner table conversation. Yes. We want this information, this type of corporate training to get into everyone's homes. Especially for entrepreneurs who might not have access to that corporate level training or personal development opportunities. And so face-to-face here in Lehi, Utah, once a month, and then Zoom for the rest of the world. And then debuting next spring, we will actually have a mastermind subscription service for even greater access, greater clarity, and collaboration amongst entrepreneurs and people who want to level up.
So excited. Can I tell you how excited I have them? I mean, ridiculously
I feel
excited.
I need to do it too.
Oh my God. So first off, our next event, December 11th, is going to be here in Lehi WeWork building at 9:45. We're going to meet. Come in early, network, connect, right? Ask questions, all that good stuff. And then from 10 to 11, we'll go ahead and meet together as a group, and super excited about our conversation. We're going to be ending the year strong and going into the new year strong, right? And really kind of setting up people to win because we love you, we care about you. And then next month, we'll be debuting our Zoom version of this. And so stay tuned, stay connected. We'll get all the details out for you, but plan on it. If you're in Utah, make sure, check it out, put it on the calendar, whatever you got to do, put it on your task list. December 11th, which is going to be the second Thursday of the month, here at the WeWork building in Lehi, 9:45. We'd absolutely love to see you. Anything else?
Feel free to message us if you want to get your email on the list to be invited every single month or to be notified of when we move over to Zoom.
Love it. Okay, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.